Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Solid run, good for first down yardage. Same tailback, another carry. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes the catch. It's Rourke. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Paul. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And 6 more points to the total. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Not a great punt here. Looks like the pressure affected him. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And they hand it off to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with the 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Washington offense retakes the field here. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, LSU, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Washington offense heads back out on the field. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. They test the middle but get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They keep him guessing with a run. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Paul. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try for the 2-point conversion using the jumbo formation. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, LSU, 13.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
31, LSU 20.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now for the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The shotgun handoff here. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Second down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackle made after a big gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And he'll set up to throw. This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This one was a blowout at halftime. The offense has clawed back in it, and now a chance to get even closer. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
LSU 35. Washington 31.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that previous play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Pounding away with the run game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense they keep away and secure the victory? Back in motion now. And here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And we're in the fourth quarter. This offense is spreading you out. They're trying to get a one-on-one matchup that they can take advantage of. And what does the defense do? They get aggressive. Late in the game, trying to preserve this lead, they come up with a big sack.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.